It's no secret Shreveport needs a new police station, and there's been a sort of a on the back burner rumor for the last year or so that one of the considerations is I don't want to steal the thunder. What is one of those considerations?
Well, I'll say this: about a month ago, the mayor called me and said that he was going out for a possible bond election, in the next year, and we had a discussion about the police station. I said, the problem with building a brand new police station right now is the cost. I mean, we were at $20 million in the last bond issue that was proposed for a new police station, plus or minus a little bit. Now with the building costs that have gone up and the inflation on lumber and steel and everything else, we're going to be looking at probably close to $35 to $40 million, according to some local architects and builders that I've talked to. So I said, if we thought about maybe taking an older building that may not be in commerce anymore, that's going to eventually turn into another blighted structure in Shreveport, and we thought about looking at one of those. And he said no, and he said, but I would be open. And I said, okay, well, let me do some looking around, because my daytime job is in real estate. So the first building I found was the Sears building, and we've looked at it several times, and I think it's probably an option. The
Sears building at Mall St. Vincent, it's been empty for about 3 years now. What's the upside of that? Why do you think this may be the best fit?
Well, it's got 17 acres of land. It's a 3-story building. It's a little bit smaller than our existing police station. It's centrally located, and I've been there with 2 architects that have agreed to look at this kind of pro bono for us. Brian McNew and Jeff Spikes, who are well-known architects. Both have done things with public safety, police stations, fire stations across our area, and they've been twice with us now, and they feel like that it's something that's viable and that would actually save the city money. I like the location. I like the amount of land that's there, and I also like that it's right there at I-49, and we're taking a building that's actually probably going to become an eyesore, and we could actually turn it into a nice looking police facility.
What's the cost of it, and what's the cost then to rehab it and get it ready?
Well, we don't have the numbers back on the rehab yet. That's kind of why we're in the infancy stages there, and we're just kind of looking into it. But estimates I'm hearing are anywhere from $15 to $25 million, and I know that's a big window. We're hoping to close that down. They're asking $4.5 million for it, but I've done a lot of research. I'm an appraiser, and the closest comp to us, and actually it was sold to a police station, is in DeKalb, Georgia, DeKalb County, Georgia. I think the city's called Stonecrest. They purchased an old Sears building that was, I don't remember the exact size, but it was like 150,000 square feet. This one's like 141, 142. Anyway, they purchased that building for $2.1 million in 2017. So that's an excellent comp. So I don't believe that the $4.5 million is a realistic price.
Is the city in the position, Grayson, of buying the building now and then waiting till a bond issue passes to fund the money to fix it up? Is that an option to move forward on it quickly?
Well, we do have some money from CARES Act that was given to the police department during during the height of the COVID pandemic. I think there is a possibility, but here's the thing: I would be cautious with that due to the fact that we don't want another building that we're not going to be able to rehab. So what my plan is, bringing in the architects and asking them to do this for free right now, is to get a plan together, to try to get as much feedback from the citizens, let us know what their thoughts on it are, and then let's get some real hard numbers. There's always going to be contingencies in place. Get some real hard numbers of how much this is going to cost us, and then when we go to the taxpayers for a bond issue, we can say, look, here are drawings. These are hard things that you can look at. Here's our plan. Here's what we're going to do with the building. I think that the problem with the last bond, a lot of my constituents were telling me, is there just really wasn't a plan. Hey, we want 20 some odd million dollars to build a police station, but we don't know where we're going to build it. So I think that, and I'll give Mayor Perkins kudos to this and Chief Raymond. They both have been working alongside with me on this and have been very receptive. And I think they see the value in having an actual plan when we go out for a public safety bond.